things that strikes you about both of these teams is that they really enjoy playing with one another. Both play an unselfish brand of basketball. The ball is moving, everybody's touching it, and usually that's when the confidence is sky high.
A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. The post pairing for him, Smith along with Şengün. C.J. McCollum out there with Green, and it's Martin in at the 3 spot. And no real surprise to see that MV will be on the Rising Stars roster. It would be a travesty, I think, Greg, if he was left off it.
And you look at the rest of the game, MP is just one of many incredible young talents to be showcased.
And the shot goes down.
Once Jason Tatum has the ball in his hands in the painted area, this guy will power through. He'll put it up and over you if necessary. He knows how to score it.
Now, here's Green. Last game he had 12. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Hey, Kevin. Well, here's what Houston's head coach had to say earlier. Well, there's no question this team can shoot the ball. And that's the philosophy he's instilled here. The long-range shooters they've got, he wants them to move the ball from one side of the floor to the other. And then take that first open look that's available. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You know, hard to create spacing without the threes. Williams finds Brown. Shot clock at 5. The Wizard, good.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Outside, Martin. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Back to Green. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And with that lightning first step of Jalen Green, very few defenders have a chance of keeping him in front.
And Greg, one thing about that blinding speed of Green, he's got to make his reads faster as well.
I think the game is slowing down for him, though, Kevin, and that and speeding up his shot release will make him even tougher to deal with.
Here's the Wizard. He's as deadly a weapon as you're going to find in the league, an average of almost 35 points a game. Wow. Tatum's shot is off.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And the way C.J. McCollum, Greg, can get a shot up while moving, that's a big part of his game, isn't it?
Yeah, very few players can shoot as well as McCollum on the run. Applies for his pull-up jumpers or when he's falling out of bounds. McCollum, one of the best in the league at it.
Austin making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Now, here's Brown. He's provided them with some scoring punch and is averaging 13 points a game. It's good.
Well, beautiful stroke from Jaylen Brown. Crucial moving forward that he shoot it well from the perimeter.
McCollum passes to Şengün. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Like a fierce two-hander. Williams passes to the Wizard. Outside Tatum. And it's off from three-point range. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. They trail by 1. This time they met in Houston.
Yeah, I remember last time they met up, they just got ran out of the building. They weren't too happy with some of the calls in that game either.
Yeah, their starters got into foul trouble, and it felt as if some of the calls were tick-tack, no doubt, but nonetheless, damage was done.
Now here's McCollum. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Oklahoma City.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
Here's Williams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Celtics shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Boy, this hurts to have to bring up, but I was there for the Rockets title winning days back in '94. I was with the Knicks. I saw Houston in the finals firsthand.
Now here's McCollum. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Austin with the ball. Following the three-point attempt by C.J. McCollum. Back to Tatum. McCollum. A nice shot by Tatum. Back-to-back titles for the Rockets in the mid-90s. You were just talking about that. Greg, what sticks out to you about those teams?
First and foremost, the dream. Hakeem Olajuwon, he doesn't get his due at times, but the dream is one of the all-time greats. Olajuwon's defense really changed games.
Here's Horford, and the dunk by Horford.
Yeah, what a great decision by Jason Tatum. That passing ability is important to complement his scoring ability.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Tatum against Martin. Back to Green. He's off on that one. Some solid defense from Brown. Here's the Wizard. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. The Wizard's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game. It's been an exciting season already, Doris, but I think the middle of the year is when you really get an idea of which teams are in it for the long haul. They reveal their true self.
Right. By the midpoint of the season, the best teams are really starting to take shape. Everyone's much more dialed in. You can tell that winning matters, that the groups are collectively pulling in the same direction. So I agree. By this time of the year, we have a pretty good idea who is going to win and win consistently.
Here's McCollum. After the made shot from the Wizard, McCollum, another miss by Houston.
Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
Here's the Wizard. He is guarded by McCollum. Floats it up for Williams. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now here's McCollum. Green deciding where to go with it. And some nice passing there by Houston. Smith outside. And just miss after miss right now. Celtics leading by 10. Tatum passes to the Wizard. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got 4 rebounds in this game. Tatum against Martin. That's a 2 from Smith. Rebound Boston. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And guys, if you don't control second chance opportunities, you don't control your fate. That has to be their key takeaway from that one.
I think if you get out-rebounded by that wide a margin, it speaks to a lack of energy and effort, and that's problematic.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Gallinari, he's checked in for the Celtics. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Jaylen Brown to the right side. Guarded by Tatum. Smith right side. Passes it to Franklin. Lets the 3 fly. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's the Wizard. He had a 36-point outing in the last game against Charlotte.
And what a wrecking ball defensively, seen by the 4 steals he had in that game.
Here's Nunez. And another 3 for Houston.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Here's the Wizard. 6 points for him. Logged in the pass to Williams. Here's the Wizard. Gallinari on the wing, covered by Smith. From about 19 feet. Rebound by Brook Lopez.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Pass to Franklin. launches a three. A Wizard with the rebound. Celtics leading by 6. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball.
How about the confidence from this young gun? Jason Tatum's length is tough to deal with inside, guys.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Boston.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Here's Franklin. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Oh, Tatum in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Wow, how about the long arms and the timing of Jason Tatum on the alley-oop? Nice.
Here's Nunez. The teardrop falls in. He has 5.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
And Franklin pulls it down.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Off with the layup. Celtics leading by 6. The Wizard passes to Gallinari. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul.
Now, there's always been a level of basketball intellect present with Danilo Gallinari. See it in the way he's able to draw fouls.
Gallinari hits them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Pass to Nunez. From 11 feet away. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Tatum kicks to Brogdon. Here's the Wizard. He's got 6.
2 minutes.
Fires for 3. They grab their own miss. And the shot goes in. And the Celtics lead by 10.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
For 3, Brogdon. It doesn't go for him. And the Rockets take it the other way. Here's Nunez. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
I think he's got to settle down, because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter, he has been completely bothered.
Here's the Wizard. He dishes it to Burks. Rebound by Smith.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Celtics leading by 10. And here is Tatum. 20 points for him last game against Charlotte.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboards. What a complete game for this guy.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Rockets have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. First one falls for him.
Guys, you think about the Boston Celtics, and obviously the offense is driven by the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. So much of what Boston does starts with their wing play.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Horford comes in for Gallinari. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. Now here's Smart. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Charlotte.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
3 seconds separate the shot clock in game. Yep, that one goes in there. He's got 7.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Well, major height disadvantage. He recognizes that and still able to score it.
Outside, Tatum shoots the 3. And no good. And so it's Boston holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the
Celtics 25. The Rockets 17.
Houston. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Horford. The Wizard comes in for Marcus Smart. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Derek White. So on the floor for Houston, they've got Brook Lopez. Jalen Green is out there with Franklin. And it's Nunez in at the point guard. Franklin can't hit.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the Wizard in the last time out against the Hornets was phenomenal. He scored 36 points, and along with what he did on offense, he had a big defensive night as well. Another outstanding outing, something that's become more and more commonplace for him. Bring it back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
Celtics leading by 10. Here's the Wizard. 8 points for him. There's Brown with the three. They get it back. Tatum. Good D by Lopez.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
The Rockets with another miss.
And he didn't punish them toward the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
The Wizard can't hit. Rockets trail by 10. The pass to Nunez. Driving to the basket. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's on Robert Williams. And evaluating defenders goes well beyond blocks and steals. So, Doris, when you're doing a game, what are some of the things that you look for and that teams are looking for?
Activity, attention to detail, deflections. Is the person switchable? Can they guard the elite wing scorers? In addition to size and length, do they have lateral quickness? So many things go into quality defense.
Now, here's Burks. He averages about 5 points a game. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, that's 2 fouls on him early. He'll have to be careful not to pick up another one.
Here's Franklin. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. 6 on the shot clock. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's the Wizard. He's got 8. Takes it from 10. Brogdon kicks to Tatum. Here's the Wizard. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, the whole vibe is an unselfish nature with this team, and Jason Tatum being a part of that. Pretty pass.
For Boston, they have missed more than they've made at the foul line tonight. 3 of 7. Free throw off from the Wizard. Rockets trail by 11. Three-pointer. Franklin can't hit. Tatum against Lopez. Here's the Wizard, and that one is stuffed right through.
That's the finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Now here's Green. Passes to Franklin. Back to Green. And another shot. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. Boston leading by 13. Here's the Wizard. 12 points for him. And a miss there on the triple. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Nunez. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Back to Brogdon from deep. They get it again.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Green against Tatum. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
We're seeing the action down low. Green earning a trip to the strike.
The Rockets have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the second quarter. Boston again missing. Rockets trail by 11. He's guarded by Brogdon. To the middle. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Lopez with the steal. Rockets shooting a ghastly 26% from the field. Their offensive game looking completely out of whack. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul.
And he makes the first.
The penalty at the line for the Rockets.
So he gets them both. We've got 1:08 left to play here in the half. Here's the Wizard. 12 points for him. Down low. Rebound Boston. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy. And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
That shot wide open. 11 points in the game.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Here's Tatum. Makes it off the glass.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The drive by Green. It's over Brogdon. Misses off the left iron. Tatum passes to the Wizard. Just 3 on the clock, and it's sent back by Lopez.
Well, Lopez twice.
And so it's Boston with a 10-point lead.
51. The Rockets 41.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Rockets trail by 10. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's the Wizard in at the point. That's the Boston 5. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Floats it up for Horford. That'll be Boston as it goes out of bounds. Celtics retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Now Green, after the missed 3 from the Wizard. 2 points. That one goes. Green's got the first points of the second half here for the Rockets.
And once Green gets inside, he has the body control to adjust to the defender there and finish.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
This team needed a spark, and boy, did they get one with that incredible attack at the rim.
Martin, he's checked in for the Rockets.
Substitution for the Rockets.
Rockets trail by 8.
Martin Jr.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. There's the 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Boston now. It's taken away by Smith. Green with the ball. He kicks it to Martin. Back to Green. Tatum against Smith. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it out to McCollum. No good off the back of the rim.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Here's the Wizard. 14 points for him. On the wing, Brown. Guarded by Green. Brown, good. Brown's got 8 points.
Yeah, the mid-range is something Jaylen Brown entered the NBA with. He looks very comfortable in that spot.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Jalen Green is on a mission. He says, every time I step on the floor, I always have something to prove to who's ever in those stands. A lot of people will hate on me or have their opinions. I'm just going to think about that when I step on the floor. I'm going to prove everybody wrong. Kevin?
That's a great chip to keep on his shoulder. David, thanks. Here's Green. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. Here's Smith. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
Here's Williams. Rockets with the rebound. Şengün's got his 8th rebound here tonight. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now Tatum after Jalen Green's three-pointer that didn't go. Tatum looking around. The Wizard. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick. No rotation. My goodness.
Smart's checked in for Al Horford.
For the Celtics, Marcus Smart.
Pass to McCollum. Looking to get back on track here. And it's good on the way in. 8 points for him.
Nice touch there from McCollum. Looking comfortable and confident from that range.
Here's the Wizard. He's guarded by McCollum. From downtown, the Wizard can't hit. Rockets trail by 12. And Jabari Smith, of course, with deep family ties, Greg, to the NBA.
His dad being the OG, Jabari. All these guys are in that 6'10", 6'11" range. So great bloodline.
Here's the Wizard following the basket by C.J. McCollum. Tatum gets the bucket. Tatum's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Here's McCollum. And Houston again with the bucket.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Here's the Wizard. He's guarded by McCollum. The Wizard can't hit.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Outside for Martin. Stolen. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Brown's got the ball. Here's the Wizard. He's got 16. Clock at 6. The 15-footer. Smart misses. Rockets trail by 10. Here's McCollum. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Boston's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's the Wizard, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 12. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Smart. Offline with his 3. The Rockets shooting is leaving some to be desired. Just 36% here in the third quarter. Martin dishes to McCollum. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Robert Williams.
And crafty move by McCollum. McCollum there, making sure he initiates the contact before letting the shot go.
Al Horford is checked in for Williams. And a change for the Rockets. Franklin's checked in. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so for Boston.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's the Wizard. Lopez covering. Oh, Tatum in position. An emphatic LU jam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now, here is Martin. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Smith against Tatum. Smith's shot is good.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
Here's the Wizard. Off target from three-point range.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
The lead now cut to single digits. 14 points for him.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
And the layup falls. And the Celtics lead by 10.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And there's the foul. It'll go on the Wizard. That'll be his second. Celtics leading by 11, and so in the game for the Rockets. They've got Jalen Green. He's out there with McCullough. Martin is out there with Alperen Sengun. Round with it. Now Green defending. And there's the dunk to finish it off.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Back to Martin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside, Green takes the 3. Doesn't go that time. And it's Boston the other way. Here's the Wizard. From outside, off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Lets a floater go. Bucket is good.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
To the inside. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Brogdon's got 3 assists in the game. McCollum kicks to Green. Another shot. That shot off. Great D that time from Tatum. Here's the Wizard. Sengun covering. From deep three-point range, the Wizard can't hit. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Rockets. It's a 13-point game. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. The Wizard passes to Tatum. Stolen by McCollum. He's guarded by Brogdon. And the wide open shot from Green. Houston with a new 14. The 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Over to the wing. Right side Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Rockets trail by 10. In the corner, it's Martin. Good Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. That gives him a double-double in this one. 11 points and 10 rebounds. Now a timeout called by Boston.
Here they come. It's Celtics Entertainment.
Houston making a switch. Smith is checked in.
They are Celtics Entertainment.
Celtics leading by 8. Outside Tatum. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. To the paint and stolen by Şengün. Inside. And Smith with the stuff.
Oh, selfless play right there from Green. He's all about getting it to the open man.
Here's the Wizard. Feeds it to Tatum. Over Smith. Tatum's shot is off. Rockets trail by 6. Outside, Green. Pass to Martin. Six to shoot. Over in the corner, Green. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3. That's on Malcolm Brogdon.
And once the G League took it to another level, Green, Skip Collins became the #2 overall pick in the draft. And that's really changed the landscape.
Al Horford is checked in for Boston. Here's the Wizard. Outside, Horford. Fires the 3. There's Williams. Count the basket and the foul. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
And while they still have the lead, boy, was that important to keep it from shrinking.
And you got to appreciate how much Robert Williams just gets after it on defense.
You really do, because he wants to block every single shot that goes up. He hits the glass now with a level of aggression after being challenged by his coaching staff. And goodness, his teammates love his energy.
And we've seen some great scorers come into the league, but Green looks elite. Both the physical gifts and that fearless approach.
And the Celtics making a change here. Williams is checked in, and he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
Here's the Wizard. He's guarded by McCollum. It's stolen by Green. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's the Wizard, guarded by Green. The Wizard, good. The Wizard's got 12 points here in the second half.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Outside, Green. There's the pass to Martin. And here's McCollum. Just 5 on the clock. Let's go. And Boston with the rebound. Brown's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Well, Jaylen Brown has a ton of upside, and he shows it with his passing ability there.
I'm glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
He's doing everything he can to put this game to bed, and great score there to help his team.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Boy, his ball security flawless in the first half, but since then, it's an absolute disaster.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
At the line, number 20.
Good on both. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets, trailing by 10. Tatum against Martin. McCollum deciding where to go with it. There's the triple. And it's Martin missing.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Rockets trail by 10. Here's McCollum. And Tatum pulls it down.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Fourth personal foul.
First free throw is good.
You know, seeing an uptick in his trips to the free throw line, really, since we came out of the half.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And for a while there, Greg, it seemed like we were entering the super team era. But lately, homegrown talent, players you draft and develop or sign and develop, seems to be the way teams are going.
Yeah, and it's not easy to maintain a culture when you're bringing in stars from outside. We've seen some cautionary examples here of late.
One of the things you love about Jason Tatum, he's cooking right now. He's putting it to the defense, but by his emotions, it would never be betrayed.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, the Wizard.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys. Well, the Rockets coach had some words for his team during the timeout. He told them flat out, we are turning the ball over too much, guys. We can't keep making the hero ball play. Slow it down, run the offense, and make the safe pass. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And they recover it. Another miss by Houston. To the paint. The shot's good. Brown making the play. 31 points for the Wizard.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Passes it to Smith. Over Horford. And it comes off the front of the rim.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
Brown against Green to end the cold streak. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Jason Tatum. And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for the Rockets.
That one misses. Pulls in another board. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass.
It's good. And the Celtics lead by 18.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Oof, this has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling.
Here's the Wizard. He's guarded by McCollum. The Wizard passes to Williams. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Green. Good work there as it goes. Green's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Putting his size to use. Green's got great length, and it helps him there inside.
Pass to Williams. Back to Horford. The Celtics working the ball around now. Here's the Wizard. He's guarded by McCollum. The Wizard can't hit.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Smith dishes to Martin. Horford against Green. Martin from outside. Dives for it. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Celtics on offense. They're on a 17-4 run right now. Down low. Here's the Wizard. Back to Tatum. Just 4 to shoot. Lets it go from the wing. And it's Brown missing. And so Green will bring it up for Houston. It's a 16-point game. Back to Martin. Pass to Şengün. To the inside. Green finds McCollum. And the rejection by Tatum.
Probably the most underrated aspect of Jason Tatum's game is his defense. Size, length, strength, you name it, sends that one back.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Celtics.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And this will now push it to a total of 44 games in the win column on the season.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete a sweep.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats. Just confirms what a dominant game he had.
Substitution on the court.
.27 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Lopez with the steal.
Disappointing day for them. Let's see if they go down with a fight.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way. Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
The pass to the Wizard. Jacks up a 3. C.J. McCollum with the rebound. Tipped away. So it's the Celtics picking up the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that.
Tremble. Will he perform when he has money right in front of him? Run up on that boy. Right in front of him. I just tapped his shoulder so I know that he is touchable. In my